place look away. Rainy. I pay rain, a bare breeze and dust and thing about. And we can see the tree, all the tree them move. So the tree them move in the film. Yeah. So this is a breeze a blow hard. See? You can see the sky. So the sky get dark up and so forth, yeah. Yeah man, what if a breeze a blow? When you sit and go and say, you know, so water come behind it, you see? But anyway, the people were there. Whether it's rain or sun, we have to give thanks and praise for it because it is the hands of the Almighty God. You see the people, yeah man. Wow. Them say with this struck weather pattern, more rainfall is in the forecast for the section of some northern and western parish in Jamaica on the afternoon of Friday, May the 31st, 24th, full bit about the year I said. But no rain never really fall yesterday. See me? But like it a be for today. See me? I must say right again, say boy, rather urge farmer to heighten crop surveillance amid explosion of beef armyworm. Oh, I want to say a 48-hour curfew have been imposed a section of Brownstone community. I believe at Brownstone and St. Anne's, I believe. I see further upon it and see if our St. Anne's or the news here or the Jamaica Gleaner. Alright. Really? I've been imposing section of the Brownstone community in Kingston 16. The curfew will begin at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Which day was that? Like a late news that. Because, let me see. Them yeah, like I know recently, because St. Andrew. Yeah, people are saying Jamaica beautiful. No, Jamaica is a very beautiful country. People who born and go to Jamaica know because, you know, I don't know, we can tell you say, have people who got enough place in Jamaica and there are many places in Jamaica where them still no go. You see me? And as small as you see the island, trust me, I'm not telling you, come like you have a lot of hidden gem. A lot of hidden gem. You see me? I man. But you know, some of them they in a valley It is. People, we have to find the people who know them to go reach there. You see what I did? Yeah, man. But you know, we come to say, boy, in the Caribbean, which island in the Caribbean is the beautifulest island. Boy, I get Jamaica the prop, you know, because right now, at Jamaica, I'm saying, so at Jamaica, I get the prop. So basically, everybody still can comment and talk. See, because, you don't even like to know, because I say Jamaica, what do you say? Can you the comments, you know? Which island in the Caribbean is the beautifulest Caribbean island? Yeah. See me? Yeah, which one Caribbean island are number one when it comes to beautification for the island? Yeah, we're going to know the people. Me say Jamaica, now tell me what I say. Understand me? Yeah. No matter what Jamaica me say, I already come second and third at Jamaica me still I say. Hey, Mr. Jamaica was a settlement, you know, by the, remember Jamaica was a settlement, yeah. Jamaica was a settlement by the Spanish in the 1510, and the indigenous Taino people were forced into slavery and eventually exterminated in the early years of the 16th century. So you see it? From 1510 them find Jamaica, the Spaniard, that's Spain. See? 1510. See? And in the 16th century, they start practice of importing slaves from West Africa to work in Jamaica. That began in the 16th century. What was Jamaica before it named Jamaica? The indigenous people and the Taino called the island Emaka. Emaka is their language, meaning the land of food and water, or the land of spring. Emani has been suggested as an early Taino name for the island as recorded by Christopher Columbus. Yame, Y-A-M-A-Y-E, Yame. See, that was the early name for Jamaica, and that was recorded by Christopher Columbus. Colloquially, Jamaica referred to the home island as the Rock. Yeah, the rock of Gibraltar. So basically, on all of them things there, then them time them start bring all African really get to Jamaica. See, African first arrived in Jamaica in 1513 as servants to the Spanish shelter. These Africans were freed by the Spaniards when the English captured the island in 1655. Okay. So African them there from 1513. You see me? Yeah. I remember from time they called them start, yes, so them start bringing servants, African them servants. See me? So 1655, the English captured the island, and the slave them were there by the Spanish. Them flee to the mountain. Oh, and them slave they became the first maroon. Okay. And develop the maroon thing, okay. See? And I'm say 1973 I first Governor General. Oh, the Honorable A. Flowers Gospel CD is sworn in as Governor General of Jamaica in a colorful ceremony at King's House in 1973 May. The government announced free education, no tuition free, are to be paid for government secondary school. Okay, the 1973. And in 1974, shooting with intent to kill increased by 1900%. 1974, shooting with intent to kill increased by 1900%, while murder increased almost 400%. About 70% of the murder occur in urban Kingston, where 30% of Jamaica population live. These data prompted the passage of the Gun Court Act in 1974. So the Gun Court started back in 1974. The Gun Court Act come in 1974. See me? Because at them time they say, boy, murder go on, can I say? 1974 go to 1976 election. See, because 1972 was election. You see me? So 1974, I go to 76 election and go back to 1980 election. You see me? At them time, the wicked part of Jamaica started. You know? You see? Yeah, man. Because back in them time, you know, the 1970s, you know, in the 1970s, you know, Jamaica was very, very different from the early 70s, from the 1974 backward onward. You see what I mean? Because basically 1972 never so bitter in the election. You see me? And 1970 never so bitter. You see me? Because in 1970 the country saw an extensive period of post-war growth and a smaller reliance on the agricultural sector and a larger reliance on bauxite and mining in the 1960s and 1970s. Political power change and between the two dominant parties, the JLP and PP, from the 1970 to the present day. Them say political power change and between the two dominant parties, the JLP and PP, from the 1970 to the present day. You see me? So 1976 now. 1976 now, general election were held in Jamaica on the 15th of December 1976. The result was a victory for the People National Party, which won 47 of the 60 seats. Voters turned out at 85%. Them telling them want 31 seats for majority and them get 47 out of the 60 seats. JP get 13 seat. Edward Siago. At them time the People National Party vote was 417,768. That was 56.77%. And then get 47 seats. The Jamaica Labour Party vote them time was 318,180. That was 43.23%. And I'm going to get 13 seats. See me? So the total vote, you see it? The total vote them time they know was big. That's 735,948 people turn out to vote. Them time there. And look how the voting drop now. Yeah. And you see the average percentage was 100%. So basically them that look for 737,000 voters to come out. No, 744,000 voters to come out. See? And then get 742. Wait there. Total vote was 149,000. And the registered voters return out was 870,972. Okay. So me say okay. So 6,000 come out for that. Make it invalid. 6,000 okay. And valid vote was 735,000. Wow. So wait there now. The valid vote. Oh, okay. But them still, because our next seat, no, like our next party then, get some more vote. Because if the total amount of vote was 735,948, and a valid vote, all vote will come up, valid, was 735,948. See? And invalid and blank vote was 6,201. So the total vote would be 742,149. And the registered vote and turnout would be 870,000. So them time they can't say 1976 general election. People turnout. In 1978 in Jamaica with people. 1978. In 1978, we have the Green Bay Massacre. It was a covert operation on the 5th of January 1978, in which 5 Jamaica Labour Party supporters were shot dead after being lured into an ambush at the Green Bay firing range by a member of the Jamaica Defence Force. To 1978, it was a Green Bay killing, the 5th of January. (1967) on the 21st of February 1967, a general election were held in Jamaica on the 21st of February 1967. The result was a victory for the Jamaica Labour Party, which won 33 of the 53 seats. Turnout vote 82%. Okay. Okay. So Jamaica Labour Party had them rule right back till 1970-71. And them called election 72. Okay. And PNP win 72, 76, 80. No, 72 and 76. Siago win 80 and rule back till 89. And PNP win back 89 and rule back till 2006. To 1967 and 1966. What now Jamaica again? 1966. Okay. He said that's a visit Jamaica on Thursday, April 21st, 1966. Some 100,000 Rastafarians from all over Jamaica descended on Palisados Airport in Kingston, having heard that the man who they considered to be God was coming to visit them. They waited at the airport playing drum and smoking large quantity of marijuana. Jaja. Who was the Prime Minister of Jamaica in 1980? Eddie Philip Jar Siago. The 28th of May 1930. He was a Jamaican politician, a record producer, and was the 5th Prime Minister of Jamaica from here, as the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party in 1974. Edward Siago was a Jamaican politician, record producer. He was the 5th Prime Minister of Jamaica from the 1980 to 1989. And the leader of the Jamaican Labour Party from 1974 to 2005. He served as leader of opposition from 1974 to 1980 and again from 1989 until 2005. Okay. First of November 1980 to the 10th of February 1989. Prime Minister. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Mr. Siago in 1983 to 1989. No, 1980 till 1989. Okay, yeah. 1980 till 1989, yes. And then so okay, so our next one from rule from 1989 till 2005. Okay, the Michael Monday. Michael Manley in office from 1974 till 1980. So, say leader of the Jamaica Labour Party in office. Okay, personal details about Mr. Siago. Mr. Siago, Edward Vam Siago is born the 28th of May 1930 at Boston, Massachusetts, USA. He died the 28th of May 2019 at age 89, Miami, Florida, USA. Or he renounced him citizenship for United States. See me? See me? You have me say, he renounced him citizenship from United States. The political party was the Jamaica Labour Party. In sports is Marie Misty Constantine. They married 1965 and them divorced 1995. Wow, never know them divorced. Oh, divorce Misty, Marie Misty Constantine, 1995. And married Miss Carla, 1996. Wow. I have 4 children, alma mater, Harvard University, AB. Mr. Eddie retired from politics. Life marks the end of Jamaica. Founding generation in active politics. He was the last serving politician who have entered politics life before independence in 1962, as he was appointed to the Legislative Council. Now the Senate in 1959, Siago is credited with having built the financial and planning infrastructure of the country after independence, as well as having developed its art and craft and awareness of national heritage. As a record producer and a record company owner of West Indies Record Limited, Siago also plays a major role in the development of the Jamaican music industry. Siago died on 28th of May 2019 on his 89th birthday. Edward Siago Jazz Phillips, born on the 28th of May 1930 in Boston, Massachusetts, United States, to Philip Jazz Siago, who was a Lebanese Jamaica descent, and Irma Nee Maxwell, who was Jamaican of African, Scottish, and Indian descent. Irma was the daughter of Elizabeth Campbell, maiden name, daughter of John Zakura Campbell. Philip Siago has moved to the US seeking to take advantage of the prosperity of the roaring 20s. But the Wall Street crash of 1929 and scratched those dreams. 3 months after Edward's birth in Boston, the Siago returned to Jamaica. He was baptized in Kingston Anglican Parish Church on December the 5th, 1930. The young Siago was educated as Ulmer's boy, one of the Ulmer school in Jamaica. He went to the United States for higher education and graduated from Harvard University in 1954 with a Bachelor of Arts, Harvard AB degree in social science before embarking on his political career. Siago was a music producer and promoter. He subsequently took a research post at the University of the West Indies. Early politician for Edward Siago began in 1959 when Alexander Bustamante, founder of the Jamaica Labour Party, nominated him to serve in the upper house of the Jamaica Parliament. The Legislative Council, later the Senate. His appointment at the age of 29 made him the youngest member ever appointed to the Legislative Council. While he was in the Senate, Seago make his well-reported speech about the have and the have-not. As one of the founding fathers of the farming of the Jamaica Constitution in 1961, Seago spearheaded far-reaching constitutional reform. He initiated a rewrite of the human rights section of the Constitution to provide for a charter of fundamental right and freedom, creation of the post of public defender, and curtailment of some of the power of the Prime Minister to provide a better balance of power between the executive and the parliament in the Jamaica system of government. In April 1962, Seago was elected Member of Parliament for West Kingston, the waterfront area in the capital city. Historically, it has been the oldest settlement in Kingston for poor working class residents, many of whom are unemployed. Employment is largely pretty trading with some semi-skilled craftsmen. He held that seat for 43 consecutive years. Mr. Seago held West Kingston seat for 43 consecutive years until he retired, making him the longest serving Member of Parliament in the industry of Jamaica and the Caribbean region. He is the only person to have been elected as Member of Parliament for West Kingston for more than one term and won 10 consecutive terms. 10 election, Seago win one of West Kingston. Mr. Edward Seago. Wow, that is good. That's 40 years. 40 years, because 4 years. Immediately after winning the seat in 1962, Seago was appointed to the cabinet as Member of Development and Welfare with responsibility for all areas of planning, social development and culture. He initiated the redevelopment of the Black Wall, of notorious large slum in the West Kingston, and its replacement by housing, school and a community amenity, which was named Tivoli Garden. He initiated the redevelopment of Black Wall, a notorious large slum in West Kingston, and its replacement by housing, school and community amenity, which was named Tivoli Garden until now present. Seago also used his position to continue to promote Jamaican music. Following the 1967 Jamaica general election, Seago was appointed Minister of Finance and Planning. In 1964, Seago was championing the cause, calling for the return of the remains of the Marcus Garvey to Jamaica. However, 4 years later, Seago was part of the cabinet of Prime Minister Youth Chair that banned Walter Rodney from Jamaica for alleged stirring up racial hatred. Whoa. Let me say what? Was okay. I was with Prime Minister at that time when Walter Rodney, okay. In the 1972 general election, the PNP led by Mike Conman won 37 seats to the JLP 16, and Seago were swept out of power. In 1974, he became leader of the JLP and post EL for 30 years. He was also leader of the parliamentary opposition in various periods. In the 1976 general election, the PNP won another landslide, winning 47 seats to the JLP 13. The turnout was very high, 85%. There was a lot of political violence in the 1970s. This allegedly started in 1975 after Henry Kissinger failed in his attempt to get Mandela to stop his support for Cuba and Angola and their fight against the army of apartheid South Africa. According to former CIA agent turned Maxi Philip Agee, the CIA supplied arms to supporters of the JP and was a significant upturn in political violence. Siago repeatedly denies the accusation, and the 1980 Jamaica general election featured a considerable violence, including with running, gun battle, and would be won by the JLP in a landslide. Prime Ministers of Jamaica. Edward Siago became Prime Minister of Jamaica following the 30th of October 1980 general election, when the JLP won alongside victory over the incumbent PNP with the largest mandate until 1993, when the PNP surpassed the total out of 60 seats contested in 1980. The JLP won 51 seats to the PNP 9. The mandate of Siago and the JLP was renewed in the uncontested 1980 general election. He continued as Prime Minister until February 1989. Widely regarded as the most influential Jamaican Prime Minister, Siago was a controversial figure. He supported the claim that he saved Jamaica from communism, while others asserted that he mashed up Jamaica. Communist and attorney at law Daniel Tweet said that while these diametrically opposed sentiments run to the extreme, both are surprisingly prevalent. It is a barometer of the lasting continuousness and potential divideness of any appraisal of Papa Eddie to itself, arguing that the only other figure in Jamaica political history who would possibly be a controversial as Siago would be his memories, the late former Prime Minister Michael Monday to itself. Because of the Titanic decade-long confrontation, there will be forever and perhaps ironically inextricably linked in terms of foreign policy. The Caribbean had long been seen as an official backyard of the United States of America, in a region with such a complicated, intertwined history mess with various world superpowers. The act of making decisions that can irrevocably affect the country is handled with care, understanding the threat associated with communists. Siago reversed the hand of friendship extended by the Mandela to Cuba and Grenada, two countries that had adopted strong anti-American stand during the Russo-American political standoff of the 70s and the 80s. In an attempt to steer his country into the clear, he was forced into adopting an alliance with world leaders such as Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. Siago cut ties with Cuba shortly after winning the 1980 election, and he as the representative of the strongest Caribbean nation, indirectly acknowledged the Caribbean support for the U.S. invasion of Grenada in 1983. Wow. In doing so, Seaga is credited with preventing the eradication of Jamaica economically and saving the country from path leading to shocking sanctions like Cuba or a foreign invasion to eliminate communities as it seemed in Grenada. In the 1980s, the Seaga administration became embroiled in accusation of a dark circle of narco banking involving the contract of Nicaragua. The CIA and the Israel monetary launderer Ilatisonia Seaga Agro 21st program was accused of involvement in cocaine trafficking from Colombia, and its Spring Plain project employed shower posse leader Hook, aka Jim Brown, as head of security. However, these allegations went unproven with all investigation coming up blank. We have a whole heap of activity behind him from him time, because in West Kingston, he became the president of the Tivoli Garden football, basketball and netball club. See, he then became chairman of the Premier League Football Association and the Professional Football Association of Jamaica, with responsibility for the 12th Premier League team and the staging of the Premier League. Wow. In 1980, them named Seaga as the Man of the Year, the first and only such accolade to anyone in this region. In 1981, Seaga was appointed by Queen Elizabeth as a member of Her Majesty's Privy Council. Wow. In 2002, the government of Jamaica awarded him the Order of the Nation, the second highest honor. In 2005, the University of the West Indies awarded him the honorable title of Distinguished Fellow for Life. Wow. He was also installed as a Fellow of the Institute of Jamaica, devoted to the art and science. Wow. That year was appointed as Chancellor of the University of the Technology. Wow. Seaga was also honored by several other countries. In 1981, Republic of Venezuela, Grand Colon, the Libertador. Republic of Venezuela again, the Gold Mercury International Award, and the Republic of Korea, Grand Jiwagwa Medal, Order of Diplomatic Service. In 1982, the Federal Republic of Germany honored him the Grand Cross of the Order of Merit. In 1987, Mexico, Order of the Aztec Eagle. Wow. He received several prestigious international awards. Gleaner Award, Man of the Year, 1980-1981, Avenue of America Association, New York, Gold Key Award, America Friendship Medal bestowed by the Freedom Foundation, Multi-Unitary Environment Program. Wow. 1981, the University of Miami, LLD, Tampa University, 1982, LLD, University of South Carolina, 1983, LLD, Boston University, LLD, 1983, same year, University of Hartford, LLD, 1987. Michael Manlow, rival of Asiago. The 10th of December 1924, the 6th of March, till the 10th of December 1924 till the 6th of March 1997. Was a Jamaican politician who served as the fourth Prime Minister of Jamaica from 1972 to 1980 and from 1989 to 1992. Manley championed a democratic socialism program and has been described as a populist. He remained one of Jamaica's most popular Prime Minister. Michael Manley was the second son of the Premier Norman Washington Manley and artist Edla Manley. He studied at Jamaica College between 1935 and 1943. He attended the Antigua State College and then served in the Royal Canadian Air Force. During World War II, in 1945, he enrolled at the London School of Economics. At the LSE, he was influenced by Fabian socialism and the writing of Harold Laski. He graduated in 1945 and returned to Jamaica to serve as an editor and a columnist for the newspaper Public Opinion. At about the same time, he became involved in the trade union movement, becoming a negotiator for the National Workers' Union. In August 1953, he became a full-time official of that union. 1953, he became a full-time official of that union. When his father was elected Premier of Jamaica in 1955, Manley resisted entering politics, not wanted to be seen as a capitalism and his family name. However, in 1962, he accepted and appointed to the Senate of the Parliament of Jamaica. He won election to the Jamaica House of Representatives for the Central Kinsey constituency in 1976. After his father retired in 1969, Manley was elected leader of the People National Party, defeating Vivian Blake. Manley was elected leader of the People National Party, defeated Vivian Blake. He then served as leader of his opposition until his party won in the general election after 1972. In the 1972 Jamaica general election, Manley defeated the unpopular incumbent Prime Minister, Hugh Shearer of the Jamaica Labour Party, and his People National Party swept to landslide victory with 37 of the 53 seats. Manley instituted a series of social economic reform and produced mixed results. Although he was a Jamaican from an elite family, Manley's successful trade union background helped him to maintain a close relationship with the country's poor majority, and he was a dynamic, popular leader. Unlike his father, who had a reputation for being formal and business-like, the younger Manley moved easily amongst people of all stratas and made Parliament accessible to the people by abolishing the requirement for men to wear jacket and tie to its sitting. In this regard, he started a fashion revolution. After preparing the Kariba suit, a type of formal bush jacket suit with chacha and worn without a shirt and a tie. Under Manley, Jamaica established a minimum wage for all workers, including domestic workers. In 1974, the PNP under Manley was adopted a political philosophy of democratic socialism. In 1974, Manley proposed free education from primary school to university. The introduction of the university free secondary education was a major step in removing the institutional barrier to private sectors and preferred government jobs that require secondary diploma. The PNP government in 1974 also formed the Jamaica Movement for the Advancement of Literacy, which was administers adult education program which goes on involving 100,000 involved with the goal of involving 100,000 adults a year. Land reform expand under his administration. Historically, land tenure in Jamaica had been rather unequitable. Project land lease introduced in 1973. An attempt in integrated rural development approach. Providing 10,000 of small farmer with land, technical device, inputs such as fertilizer and access to credit. The minimum voting age was lowered to 18 years, while equal pay for women was introduced. Maternity leave was also introduced, while the government outlawed the stigma of illegitimacy. The Master and the Servant Act was established, and a labor relationship and industrial deputy act provided. What if I reading still, my people? Wow. The place I get darker, my people. The rain a come down now. Yeah man, that was about the Prime Minister of Jamaica, two of the Prime Minister of Jamaica. You see me? And what Jamaica was in the 1960s coming up. You see me I did? Yeah man. It was a long history, my people. And give thanks to all my people will keep back and listen. Yeah man, big up on yourself. You see? Yeah man, subscribe to the channel, my people. Keep me growing, help me grow, and help me build. You see my people, yeah man, please and thanks. Just subscribe. Out there and say people, out the road yourself. I go up on the road, that's where I go on. All the mountains stay with people. Up they look dark. Like a uptown rain there. Jaja. Rain in Jamaica. Wow, lovely Saturday afternoon. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, people. Just enjoy the video. Enjoy the video, my people. I remember to comment on my people and make you know what I go on when I think about everything. And last time, yeah, man, just comment to people and help the channel grow, my people. Please and thanks. You see? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Jamaican all over the world, man. You see that video, man, you can subscribe to my channel, man. You see? Yeah. Respect, man. Because I don't know Jamaican, I try to do a thing. So, you can bust it. To all Jamaican all over the world. Just go subscribe to my channel. Jamaica Land 1965. Subscribe, my people. You copy? It's all about Jamaica. Beautiful Jamaica. Nice, nice Jamaica. Nice, clean, smell good Jamaica. Wow, may I tell you. You see? Yeah, man. Just like that. That is it. I really that. So the road wet up pressure, so you know say the rain was falling up this way. Rainy Saturday afternoon, you know.